without having the weight on the back leg, and the weight comes after the heel is lowered. Now if you're going to break it down time-wise, you're going to have arriving on the 2, lowering the heel on end, allowing the weight to come onto the heel on A. Next step again, 3 and A. If we repeat that one more time, it's going to be 2 and A, 3 and A. Now you might ask yourself at the moment, what is the difference between rumba and cha-cha? If you do exact same step in rumba, it's going to be 2 and. So the heel and the weight comes on end at the same time. Again, 3 and, 4 and, 1 and, 2 and, 3 and. If we repeat the cha-cha step one more time, it's going to have 2 and A, 3 and A, 2 and A, 3 and A. Now the next trick is the lock step. The lock step has ball of the foot coming right away with a straight leg action. Now we're going to bring in the ball in the front, lower into the heel on the front leg, and arrive ball flat back. Again, ball, ball flat, ball flat. We would like to show that in the continuous motion with my partner Slavik. And he's going to start demonstrating to you that the weight is going to be on the standing leg. So as the back leg comes forward, it's going to be on the point of the foot. As he allows his body weight to come forward more, he's going to lower the weight onto the ball of the front foot, engaging the back leg by keeping the weight on the center, between the center and the ball of the foot. As he lowers the weight onto the heel, he naturally rolls off the back leg. He continues moving the body weight forward, allowing the toe to come forward of the back leg, lowering the weight onto the ball of the foot in front, and gradually lowering the heel and rolling off of the back leg. Now as he continues onto the leg step, he's going to have toe ball flat in front, very high pressure point on the ball of the foot in the back, and now he's going to roll on the heel first, ball, toe, toe, ball, flat. One more time, the lock step on the other foot. He's going to keep the toe on the floor, ball, lowering heel. The back leg arrives on the high ball of the foot, and the front leg goes heel off, toe, ball, flat. Thank you. Now we're going to try exact same thing going back. And we're going to make sure that when Slavik does it, you're going to pay attention that when he's moving back, he's not going to allow his body weight to arrive on count end, but he's going to let it happen on A. 2 and A, 3 and A. So please start going back. And he goes, ball of the foot arrives first, then he lowers the heel, keeping the weight mostly on the front foot, but somewhat in between the 2 feet. And on count A, he allows the weight to come onto the heel of the back leg, thus naturally allowing his forward foot to roll off heel, ball, toe, heel, ball, toe. As we continue into the next step, he's having a ball of the foot arrive onto the floor first, lowering the heel without the weight on end, allowing the weight to commence onto the heel on A, thus allowing natural rolling off the foot in front. As we do the lock step, he's going to arrive onto the ball of the foot, not lower the heel in the back, allow the front foot come in onto the ball of the foot, lowering into the heel, and again he's going back leg, ball, flat. One more time, continue with the lock step on the other foot. It's going to be ball of the foot on his back leg, come in on the high ball of the foot, lowering heel on the front leg, and ball flat in the back. Very good. So I hope we have an idea of how to do cha-cha walks forward and cha-cha walks backward. And you understand the difference between rumba and cha-cha. Although we're going to explain much more in depth the rumba walks in the rumba video, you have to understand that there is a difference between these two dances, even though the steps are similar. Now, one last point that I would like to point out in cha-cha footwork is chasse to the right and chasse to the left. Now, even though the old traditional footwork is ball flat, ball flat, ball flat to the right or to the left, ball flat, ball flat, ball flat. As we do it competitively, to make it look more advanced, to play around with the timings, with dynamics, we allow us to ride ball flat, then the closing of the foot becomes on the ball of the foot, and we use the pressure into a high point and pushing into the floor to come off onto ball flat. Same thing happens to the right. Ball flat, ball, ball flat. This action allows you to create a sharper movement and a slicker step to the side. I hope you understand. I hope it's easy to practice. You can practice forward walks home, back, chasse to the right, chasse to the left, and keep ensure that every time you are very careful with rolling off your feet, with inner ankles touching, with constant foot pressure into the floor, and the proper alignment of your feet. Thank you.
And now, after mastering foot action, footwork with Karina, I would like to continue and explain you about leg actions. How to create leg actions, beautiful actions, and how to use our legs properly without any extra, not unnecessary tension. So, the first things, you know it, we have to keep our legs straight. Most of